This is two. Sports, broadcasting from the Motor City as the Pistons take it to the hardwood at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Orlando. Pass to Sabonis. Latrey down low. And stolen by Favors.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free. You look at that lead pass there, he just has such a great feel for the game.
Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking. Even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game. And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
Now here is Holiday. 6 to shoot. Let's go. They get the rebound. Ingram with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Pass to Lillard. Fires from 14. And the shot is long. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. It wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he could not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. And Harden comes to help. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. And Favors with the block.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks. You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though. The serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. From deep, Harden. Portland grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Harden. Outside, Holiday. Back to Harden. And stolen by Booker.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Steve, for the Pistons, improving chemistry on and off the court has been a big focus.
Yes, locker room leadership and pieces that fit together on the court. It's about building a team in every sense of the word.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Here's Sabonis. Great D that time from Favors. The Pistons trailing. Ahead. A pull-up. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 9 points.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
To the middle. Again, the miss by Harden.
Ah, nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
No good from Booker. Pistons trail by 3. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Nobody near Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Favors. To the inside. Harden. Good D by Booker.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Here's Harden. Offensive rebound. Now Plumlee. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And another shot from deep Harden. And no good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Stolen by Harden. Sabonis with the steal. A nice shot by Booker.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
And the basket by Lillard.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Trailblazers leading by 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far. And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
Here's Dragic. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Dragic has got his first basket.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence.
And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing and not doing?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Lynn. Robinson with the block. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And finished off by Robinson.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Harden can't hit.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Harden launches it from deep. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And it's in there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lynn looking it over. From deep three-point range, Harden's shot is off. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
It's Harden with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half. We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Dragic. And he banks in the layup. Dragic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Dragic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Caspi. 5 to shoot. But they recover it. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. And it's Caspi with the 3.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Harden with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over Williams. Harden outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Dragic has it in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Goran Dragic, a scary lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid...
That's a great dunk!
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Harden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Here's Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice job creating for the easy hits.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Pistons trailed by 15. Outside, Lynn. From deep. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. And the three ball is good. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Pistons.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. Three-pointer, Lillard. That one, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Lillard's got 9.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Harden, no good.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And you can see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 5th foul.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
Rejected by Biyombo. Here's the break. For 3, Booker. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 7. Harden, no good.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
You know, Steve, when it comes to playing with maximum intensity, who is at the top of the list for you?
Russell Westbrook by far. I mean, this guy right now.
Oh, yeah, right.
All intensity. I think Draymond Green is another one of those guys. Marcus Smart. I think the Morris twins, those guys step up for me. Just speed and power. They play with a lot of intensity. It's all over their demeanor.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Biyombo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Drew Holiday, Steve, is such a huge factor on the defensive end whenever he's on the floor.
You know, it's been a focus for him to step his game up on that end of the floor. He moves his feet so well that guys can't just blow by him. Numerically, the way he discourages shots at the rim, it's like having a defensive center on the floor.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Pistons trail by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pistons have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Portland leading by 3. And Portland turns it over again.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
And the Pistons with possession here. Inside. Here's Harden. Rebound by Caspi.
Woo, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point-blank range, and he missed it.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Pass to Hernangomez. Robinson down low. Here's Dragic. A beautiful reverse layup. Dragic has got 8.
And that little flare is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Harden right side. And it's Dragic off the drive. To the paint. Here's Hernangomez. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Okafor. Pistons trail by 5. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
The Pistons making a change here. Here is Robinson. He has 6. Hernangomez, no good.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Harden inside the three-point line. They get it back. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
No good from Dragic.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
And so Lynn will bring it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Nice ball movement by Detroit. But they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Hernangomez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hernangomez has got 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harden scanning the floor. Off target from outside. Portland leading by 4. Rebound by Caspi. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Pistons trail by 6. To the inside. Harris. Yes. And a nice assist from Lynn.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Stolen by Robinson. Moving it up. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Here's Lynn. Rejected by Dragic. Williams gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
Outside Holiday. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Smitty, when you were playing, the league tinkered with the distance of the three-point line. Given the emphasis on perimeter offense now, should they consider moving it further out?
Kevin, please not. No way. Guys are shooting it 4, 5 feet behind the line already. Now if you move it back, then they're going to move back to half court.
I know.
Keep the line the way it is right now. I like it the way it is right now.
It's enough of a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Lillard. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
To the middle. Here's Biyombo. Back to Ingram. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Lillard.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pistons trailed by 10. Holiday left side. Back to Lynn. Pass to Favors. Count it. Good. And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here is Lillard. Biombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Detroit with the rebound.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
And the three ball is good. And so Lynn will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 10. Tipped away. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Back to Booker. To the paint. Now Lillard. Pass to Biombo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Shoots over Biombo. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard from outside. Portland no good that time either. Inside. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he hits it to him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 17 points for Damian Lillard. Sabonis with the steal. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trailed by 11. Holiday. Rejected by Booker.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Pass to Lillard. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston, a unique point guard with a promising future.
And it's Dragic with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. Good on both. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Has to be Biombo. Portland moving the ball around. Ingram trying to get open. And it's off from three-point range. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Down low. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Bertle with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Pistons with possession here.
Bertle showing a little speed and some handles on that drive.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. Holiday inside the line. It's in!
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Has his man, just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. There's Bacon. He got it! Wow! He got it!
Man, that was unbelievable.
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Booker outside. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. To the inside. Ted Gilchrist with the steal. Here's Lynn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Lynn is no stranger to the big moment. He shines brightest when he needs to with these kinds of baskets.
Back to Hernangomez. But Trey, that one no good. And it's Detroit the other way. To the paint. Here's Randolph. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And now a 4-point Piston lead. And Portland with another turnover here.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
To the inside. Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Booker left side. For the three. Rebound, Detroit.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Pass to Favors. Hernangomez grabs the miss.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
And so they foul intentionally. It's stolen by Hernangomez.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And so here's Portland.
And whatever play they run has to be quick.
And with time working against them, even if they make it, they need to foul right away.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Lynn. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Booker outside. And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3. And it's Dragic with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game. And so the Pistons take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.